Okay, so, all right, Olivia, what we got here is this Necchi Q132A, and it's a really good value, I think. Has a lot of features for the price, and we're gonna open it up. Uh-oh, can you hold the bottom box? Oh, there we go. Okay, well now we have the top box.
Can I open it?
You want to open?
Yes. Can I open it like this? Wait. Yeah, I think I'll open it. Yeah.
This side.
This side. Wait. Okay.
Okay. So we'll unbox it.
Unboxing stuff.
Oh, you know what? It does have a handle. So I'll pull it up by this handle. Okay. Here, this is.
It smells disgusting.
Okay. Put this here. And got some plastic covering it. Well, no, I needed the scissors for the box. Okay, so here it is, and that's from the camera side. So,
If you put your finger on that while it's sewing, are you gonna hurt yourself?
yeah, it'll sew right through your
Oh
finger.
my god.
Let's turn it this way
Is it heavy? I want to see.
so Olivia and I can see it.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. This seems to be made of plastic, but overall it's pretty solid. And we can take this off, and I think this can store some stuff. So let's see what they
The
got.
last one has coverage in it.
Oh yeah, they got some different stuff, like different feet, and a brush to clean it, and a set of needles. Oops, dropped the needles.
Oh, needles.
And this looks like some sort of a little wrench that they give you. So some goodies that are in there. Oh, this I think is a cap when you put a spool. When you put some thread in here, then you put this on like that. And this is, so a lot of what we're going to be doing is like cuffing jeans and stuff like that, because whenever you buy the jeans, they're too long.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to hem them. So we won't use this table, I don't think, that much.
I trust, you're a starter, so I don't trust you with my stuff yet.
Yeah, I'm a starter, but you're a starter too. Maybe I'll hem some of my pants first. I don't know how that goes in there. There we go. It's in there now.
You're gonna make me a shirt.
But that's a little table.
It's not stable.
It's pretty stable.
Table is stable vibes.
It looks like they gave us some 11, a 14, and a 16 needles. Yeah, so that'll be nice. I don't think we'll use this. It does have, look here, there's a ruler on here, which might be kind of convenient if you're trying to sew. But I think when you're trying to hem.
Yeah, that's that. This is how long I want my shirt. Like small but cute.
But I think when you're trying to hem, that I think you want this off, because what you want to do is you want to put the jeans like that, put them around here, and then that way you can you can sew in a straight line by just pulling this way. You can hem. And now what they have here is, let me see if I can raise this pressure foot. Let's see where it is. There it is.
Does that needle hurt if you touch it?
Yes. So needles are sharp.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Well, if you touch the bottom. And they already have a needle pre-installed. I'll have to figure out what size it is. We probably, if we're going to be working with jeans, we probably want something
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
stronger, like a higher than a 14.
I want to take the table.
Oh, here, you can take.
I got it.
But this here is the pattern, and look what they did, Olivia.
What?
They stitched. They did all these different types of stitches. So here's like a buttonhole stitch, and here's like a, I don't know all the names, but this looks like a zigzag stitch.
I don't know stitch.
Yeah, so what they did is they did some quality control, and they made sure that this machine was working before they sent it. And here they switched. They started with a
Bought it 20 hours ago.
with a straight stitch, and then they turned into a zigzag stitch, right? And here's one. It's like a double zigzag
I was
stitch.
gonna do a cool stitch on my pants.
Yeah, so we'll get around to that eventually. But right now we're probably not gonna operate the machine because we don't have a project right now to do. Although let's make some pillows. You want to make some pillows to get started working with the machine? We'll do that
Yeah,
later.
but they have to be cat pillows.
Cat pillows.
Yeah, for me.
And
Alright,
so this is the spool. This is where the spool goes. And right here there's the bobbin. And I'm going to see if they gave us a bobbin. My fingers aren't working. Can you lift out this plastic piece right here? Yeah, but I think I have to hold this.
Wait, okay, how do I put it to the O?
I gotta lift it up.
Okay.
I see a bobbin in there, but I'm gonna have to figure out
Wait,
how.
what? Oh wait, it's like this.
Yeah, but you gotta release. I think we gotta release that black lever.
No, I can't. Wait. Yeah, I can figure it out.
Oh, there it goes. That's easy.
Okay.
You just push it that way. I was pushing it the wrong way, and this just pops right off. And then here's the bobbin.
So like I did all that work for nothing.
Yeah, and how you spin the bobbin is, I think you put this here, and then I think you push this here. Maybe we have to pull this out, but I don't know. But then you wind the bobbin from the spool of thread that you have here.
You're supposed to know.
Well, I gotta read the manual. I haven't read the manual yet.
Yeah.
And then when the bobbin is full, then you move it back and you pull it off and you put it in here. And then you pull it, you thread it through here. It gives you instructions on here on how to thread the bobbin, and then you pull it through and up here. And then you also have the spool here. Ooh, how do you do this? Oh, I think you gotta.
I don't know.
I think you gotta push it this way to put it back in too. Well, maybe not. There you go. Oops. There we go. Okay. And then this bobbin, it has instructions here. It shows you how to do it. So you spin it around this thing, and then you bring it through here. So I think you spin it around here, loop it through here, around here, and then it goes down here, up around here, and then this, we got to get this up. There we go. Then it goes up through here, and
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read the instructions on how to
Oh yeah.
do it. But then eventually it comes down here and it has this auto this auto feeder, so it'll load, because you know how hard it is to get that little teeny tiny thing in through the hole, right? This has some.
How hard?
It's really hard. But this machine will load it for you. It'll
Which
load
one?
the.
This one?
No, that's the pressure foot, but it might be this thing. Yeah, I think it's this thing. And you go like that, and then boom.
Ooh, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, so we'll do that. As soon as I read the instructions, we'll do that.
How?
And then this is your tension setting. This is your stitch width setting.
I did it.
This moves the needle.
I'm so
See? You can put it center, left, or right. See how the needle moves?
Wait a minute,
All right, keep it in the middle for the most part, I think.
Alright.
This is our
My camera.
little foot pedal.
Well, that's like this is a car.
Yeah, it's kind of like driving a car, huh?
How do you drive a car again?
Well, a little bit like this. So I'm gonna read those instructions, but for now I'm gonna take this. Okay. So we have two things here, and one goes to the sewing machine, and we might have to move it a little bit. So let's.
I found more tape.
Okay, take that off, and then I think what we're gonna do.
I totally didn't put it on.
This plugs the foot to the machine, and then this plugs it to the wall. But we can't reach the wall just yet. So what I'll do
Wow. Isn't it like one like right here?
we'll move it
Oh,
over.
right here. Right here.
Yeah, that's a little far away. So what we'll do
What's
is
that?
we'll move it here,
What do you still see?
and then I'm gonna have to reposition the camera. Oh, did you move it? Can you see everything now?
Yeah. It
Good.
goes up to like, it can't, don't go past this one.
We'll probably have to get an extension cord because this is kind of
We might be like, wait.
yeah, this is a little bit, like this cord is not that long, huh? Let's see if this reaches the floor. Yeah, that-
I'm gonna move it a tiny bit so you can still see, like over here.
You got this in the frame? Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
And, okay, so this machine, what I will do is we can lower the presser foot and we can turn it on just to see how it sounds. And Olivia, do you want to do the honors?
Yes.
But there's no thread in here, so we're not.
What
We're
do I
just.
have to do?
So you've got to just press on the presser foot. Let's put it on a stitch, straight stitch.
So like,
Center
wait,
straight.
where did I put it? In the middle?
Yeah, it's right there. If you turn it, then you're changing the stitch. Now that's a buttonhole stitch.
Well, it moves.
Yeah,
So cool.
the needle moves. Okay, you always want the presser foot to be down when you're sewing. Ooh, wait a second. I don't know what that is.
I think I put it in there.
Okay, and Olivia, do you want to do the honors? You want to press on the foot pedal? Sounds good too, huh? All right. So, and let me see if I can do like variable speed. I'm gonna take my shoes off here so I can.
I keep my shoes on.
I'm gonna try to just do it real slow. Let's see if I can. How slow I can do it.
I see.
That's pretty good, huh? you can just do one stitch at a time, even through the foot pedal. And then watch this. This you'll use a lot when you're sewing at the very beginning. When you make a stitch, you'll go forward just a little bit. And then you'll go, hey, it's not working.
Oh yeah, I was using it. It didn't work. I was like, why didn't it do that?
I don't know why it's not working, but
Why? Maybe it's split.
maybe it has to be threaded.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it has to be threaded, but you do want that to go backwards.
Wait, can I try that? Let's see.
So we can, it looks like we can move it in reverse slowly that way, manually. But I hope that reverse is working, so that's going to be the first thing I try.
Oh wait, look. It went down.
Yeah, it goes down, but it doesn't move the stitch back. That's the reverse.
No, don't you see it in there? Look at it. You see it moving?
Yeah, but it's not. Oh, I wonder if you have to. So maybe you have to apply the foot pedal? No? Because it's still going the same way.
Probably this.
No, that's the auto threader.
Alright.
Alright, well, I'll have to check and see what's going on with this. If there's a trick to making the reverse
You should look
work.
at videos, because we got lots of time before we're going to do anything with this.
Yeah, we got lots of time, and so the next step will be we'll pick a project and we'll thread our bobbin and we'll
I
load up
wonder
the
where
spool.
it went.
Oh,
I wonder where this went, and I just found it right there.
oh yeah.
I was like, where did it go?
And here's the manual. I'm definitely going to read that. And the other great thing we have, Olivia, looky here.
Wait.
We have this.
We have to go to this. It's free for all of us. We have to
So
go to it.
this is a little cover for the machine. Let's turn it off.
It was so
And let's
easy.
unplug this. And that way, it's like a little dust cover.
Supposed to get that. Ooh, I just don't see the top.
Yeah, just a little dust cover. All right, so I think that's everything. Is there anything you saw in the machine that you had a question about?
I don't know.
Here's our stitch width. This is our stitch length.
This.
Yeah, that's part of the guides to wind everything
What
through.
are these for?
Those are still guides to wind the. So
Alright.
we'll have to both read the instruction manual.
That's all I have questions for.
All right.
Can I stop
Well,
the
we
video?
will, I guess turn off the video.
Okay, bye y'all.